Good evening. I'm still reporting on the Jill Stein, Hillary Clinton, George Soros recount trick. An update to the previous story, SR 1365. This afternoon, the Wisconsin Elections Commission agreed to begin the recount petitioned for by Green Party candidate Jill Stein, but declined to require county officials to recount the votes by hand. Under state law, the recount must begin on Thursday to provide sufficient time to meet the December 13th deadline for completion of the recount in order to give enough time to prepare the certified results for the December 19th meeting of the Wisconsin Electoral College. The recount will begin on Thursday as long as Stein or another candidate pays the $3.5 million estimated cost of the recount by tomorrow, Tuesday, November 29th. Elections Commission Chairman Mark Thompson, a Democrat, said the recount is unlikely to flip the state to Clinton, citing results of a 2011 statewide recount that changed only 300 votes out of 1.5 million. The state's official results shows Trump with a 22,177 vote lead over Clinton. Trump issued a statement calling Stein's fundraiser for the recount a ruse to raise money. This is a scam by the Green Party and Jill Stein for an election that has already been conceded. The result of this election should be respected instead of being challenged and abused. Newt Gingrich and Sean Hannity discussed the situation this evening.
And it wasn't that long ago that Hillary Clinton, remember, she was slamming Donald Trump for saying at the third debate that he would wait until after the election actually happened before accepting the results. Remember how angry she was? Watch this.
That is not the way our democracy works. We've been around for 240 years. We've had free and fair elections. We've accepted the outcomes when we may not have liked them. And that is what must be expected of anyone standing on a debate stage during a general election. And then he's gone out and talked about rigged elections, and he's tried to rile up all of his supporters and his rallies, and it's really painful to see this. But in that last debate, he said something truly horrifying, and that was that he wouldn't say he would accept the results of the election. This is his final target, our democracy itself.
First about the recount. Do you really believe Jill Stein, with less than 1%, is doing this all on her own? Because it's kind of conspiracy week. Hillary's thinking that the Russians hacked into Wisconsin's voting machines. So can't we say that I think that Hillary probably is prompting, or her people are prompting Jill Stein? That seem plausible?
I think the recount mania is one more example of the collapse of the Democratic Party as a realistic institution. If there was a realistic chance that they could turn 3 states and therefore turn the election, you could say, all right, I get it. There's not. I mean, nobody believes they're going to turn Pennsylvania, period. If you don't turn Pennsylvania, nothing matters. They're probably impossible to turn Wisconsin. It's too big a vote. It's too honest a state. Even the White House has conceded. The Russians weren't there. The Martians weren't there. I mean, none of these explanations work. And then you've got Michigan. The odds against them turning all 3 of those states, which is what they'd have to do, are probably 1 trillion to 1.
There's a motive here to delegitimize Donald Trump. There's a play here. Don't you think it's that?
But yeah, of course. But the problem they've got is they're doing it so badly, they're going to delegitimize themselves. They're going to end up looking silly. I mean, this, and I think we should just say, all of the nutcakes who want to gather and be part of the Democratic Party should feel very free to do so. Just don't ask the rest of us to take you seriously.
I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.